guys, welcome back to another episode of Wolfpack Football, and today we are doing another training tips video. I know I took a week off to do the About Me video, but today we're going to get back into it. Today we're going to be doing D-line skills. This is kind of like my second defensive position. I started to train at defensive end a little bit over the summer, in our summer training, and then I moved back to linebacker. But yeah, so let's get started. So first of all, we're going to start with a defensive lineman stance. So what you want to do is you want to take your foot, go a little bit wider than shoulder width, and with whatever side is the outside foot, so say your right end, then your right foot's going to be back. If you're left end, then your left foot's going to be back, and if you're nose guard, then it doesn't really matter, whichever one's your power foot. But I'm going to do it with my right foot back, so you're going to go about shoulder width, take your right foot back, and then with your hand, you basically just want to make a triangle with your 2 feet and your hands. So you're going to go forward, and you're going to lean forward onto your toes. The more weight you have going forward, the better. And then this hand's going to be up, ready to hit somebody. So that's pretty much that. Get a side angle of that. As you can see, make the triangle, lean forward, hand up. But yeah, so let's get started into our first drill. Alright guys, so as you can see for this drill, I have it set up where the 3 cones are kind of in like a curved line a little bit. I don't know if you can see that cone right there. There's a cone right here. I'm sorry it's in a shadow, but it's just that time of day. So I have the cones lined up. This is a drill for left end. You can also put the cones going the other direction for right end. But so what you're going to do is you're going to get set up in your lineman stance like this. You could also go 4-point, but you're going to head off, go, and your goal is to stay low to these cones. So low, bring that outside arm up, and then usually you'd probably have somebody standing right by that cone or some kind of tackling dummy right there to wrap that up. If you don't, then just go and sprint through. But so here, let's see if I can do this in full speed. I'm going to go 4-point like that. And then so you just come around like that. Now, like as I said, you could also go the other way around and things like that. But now, let's get started into working on one of the most important drills in D-line, or one of the most important moves at D-line, which is the rip move. I'll see you guys in a couple seconds. Alright guys, so now we're going to be working on the most important move at D-line, and that's going to be your rip move. For those of you that don't know what it is, what you're pretty much going to do is you're going to come out of your stance, and when you come out of your stance, you're going to take your outside hand and hit that person's outside shoulder as hard as you can. And when you hit it, you take a step to where you're pretty much facing their shoulder. And then you rip through with that arm, rip as hard as you can, pretty much underneath your arm, rip as hard as you can, and then step around that person. And then what you can do from there is you can like elbow that person in the back, or you could just take off and run. So let's see if I can do this. Here, I'll go through step by step one more time. So, offense has the ball, step, hit them, rip through, still holding on to their shoulder. This has to be a super hard punch. So you swing around, hit them, rip through, step around them, and then elbow them in the back to keep going. All right, let's see if I can do this full speed. So it's not that hard. It's a lot harder when you have somebody on you, especially when they're in pass block, because in pass block, the offensive line is usually backstepping. So it's kind of hard to reach them. This is a move that you really have to be fast with. A move that is good, but I don't really suggest doing, is the high swim. Why? Because when you high swim, you leave all of this open, and if the O-line's fast enough, they'll hit this. And then from there, you're just shut down. You can low swim, so you can, same thing, punch, and then instead of going under with like a rip move, you just go right over the top and push them. But yeah, so that's pretty much it for D-line. I'll see you guys next week when I think we're doing receiver skills. I'm not really sure. Tomorrow we're doing a mouth guard review. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. See you guys tomorrow. Peace.